move here. What have I got, mate? What position? Centre?
Fullback.
Wing. Okay, not too bad. Can you pass?
Yep.
Good. Excellent. Okay, so most teams will play a block shape. So can I have three defenders there? Also one. So three defenders. Some block shape, mate, over here. I don't know what you call it. What do you call your block shape? Huh? Okay, block. Okay. All right, so walk through it. Okay. All right. So now we're going to add detail, boys. Okay, so the first piece of the puzzle is when we play these block shapes, the guy here usually stays wider. Okay, so go forward, and I stay wider, and that's usually how we play it. Personally, I don't like it. I think about attack and what it does to the defence like a piano accordion. You should never play a piano accordion, all right? So you want to rip it apart, you want to push it together, you want to rip it apart, push it together. So the way that we push it together is go forward, and I'm here narrow, and now you've got to make a decision. Okay, especially if this guy, what's your name, mate?
Joe.
Okay, especially if Joe does his job. So, Neil, you're the lead runner here, Neil. Okay, so go to the line. I'm hip to hip. Go, 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 go. Look at it. See what I've done to the defence? They're all turned in. If I've got to tip on, I'm away. And if I don't tip on, I go in there and I've got three guys compressed. We've now got fast ball, we're away. Okay, now, the detail. The devil's in the detail here, boys. Joe, come in. How fast are you, Joe?
Rapid. Pretty fast. Yeah.
All right, you don't need to be that fast. Okay. Okay, so I always align with...
Sorry, Taylor. Huh?
Taylor.
Yep.
So I've got Taylor's inside hip. So my outside hip's with Taylor. So we always talk about hip to hip. So we go, I'm hip to hip. As soon as Taylor passes it, catches the ball. So let's get a pass in there. Now I can move, go. So we all trigger on the ball movement. Go, 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 go. And then there. And you can see just walking what I've done to the defence. We're right? Now it's going to go pear-shaped. As soon as we add speed, it goes to rubbish. Okay, you've got to persist with it. It can become part of your routine. In these 3-on-3s, you might have a rule. You're just going to play ball, jump, block, ball. Okay, that's cool. Okay, got another group of three. You guys are just going to jump in. So I don't want to reinvent the wheel with all my shapes. So what I end up doing is, who's a 10 here? You're not, mate. I watched you catching past before. Okay, there we go. Right, so here. Okay, so what we've got is we've changed our shape slightly, and it's really subtle. Okay, so all of a sudden I'm hip to hip again. But what's your name, mate? Tian. Go a bit wider, mate. Go a bit wider. One step. That's it. So all that Tian's done is stay wider. Everyone else is the same shape. I'm now shallower. So now what I want you to do is attack the line hard. Okay, Tian, I want you to go square. And now I'm on a hip. So now all of a sudden the ball player's got two options because he's got Tian hitting a hole here, and I just sit in here on a hip on the inside. There you go here. There it is. Same shape, we just narrowed it up, and we're still calling the same thing. So if I'm correcting, I go, all I do is go hip to hip, hip to hip. Straight away, you guys should go, yeah, okay, I got it. You all right? Okay, let's go. The person who calls ready, set, go is the person who's going to win the first 2 metres. There's not a lot of distance here, so I've got to be really flat with him. Okay? So now I get catch pass skill, I get square, okay, the flags, get square drill, and now I'm implementing some of the phase shapes. Coaches, any questions? I'm moving pretty quick here. All right?
Good.
Just square him up, just going. You want him to think that he's got a piece of you, okay? And so you got him, he's locked in. Once you know he's locked in, you know that the next two, someone's got to make a choice. Boys and girls, sorry, ladies. What is the definition of good attack? No. There's many definitions. I've got a really simple one. One-on-ones. You get enough one-on-ones, you win. That's simple. Because you're not going to go through every time. We always, and I'm guilty of it. I always want line breaks all the time. I want line breaks. But you're not going to get them all the time. So if you get enough one-on-ones, you get gain line. Now you get options to play. You get penalties. You get all those things that come with it. They're all the goodies. All right? Give us two more, please. Okay. Someone out. We're right on that. Yeah. So that's one to work on, boys. We're right with that. Yep. We good? Outstanding. Okay. So any questions, coaches? No.
Question.
Yep.
So you're putting a lot of onus here on a decision maker with your first hands. Are we having strike calls or a call for a receiver to help him out when they see that there's a gap?
Outside in.
Yeah. You know what? They should be calling the play. So they should be calling the blocker or the hippo, because they're the ones who can help him out. Now, it's a really good question, Timmy. So all of a sudden, if I go, where's my same group again? Where are they? The Reds? Okay, come into 10. Oh, now go to 12. So okay, give it to me early. Give it to me early. Same thing. Now I play off the second source. So now, yeah, I had the luxury. I had Ford Farrell. Okay, but when I didn't have Ford Farrell, I had, say, Farrell to Yalangi. Manu could still do the same thing, because he was a carrier, but he had the tip option or the block option, because we just practiced it. And it's just off a second source. So it's the same play, you can play off various sources. Now, when we get to strike plays, you can do the same thing with strike plays. It looks different, but you play it off a different source. Okay? Really simple. We're right with that.
Yep.
Does that answer that, Tim? No.
I mean, I get it.
Yeah.
The movement and the optionality, but it's just, to assist your distributor or your decision maker with the ball.
Now I'm looking up.
If you're going to be hitting a spot and you see it.
No, I should be calling blocker from here. So help him out, because he's a ruck watcher. So 10s, traditionally 9s and 10s look there to there. So he might look at a French mate over there. Okay, that's as far as he can go. But he's not going to see the big picture unless it's slow ball. Slow ball, you're probably not going to get those one-on-ones, because now it's static. You're going to have to reinvigorate the ball. So it should be coming from me. So if I'm going blocker, there we go, right here, and then there, I play. So we can play, if I call early, it should be off me, and then the next guy should be calling the play. Does that make sense, Tim?
Yep.
Excellent. Okay, that's